It's an exciting season for local sports teams and fans, but that gave many people an excuse to gather. And as we are now in football season and going into the holidays, health officials say the number of COVID-19 cases are rising, and it's concerning.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
And health officials have that same concern. They say the number of COVID-19 cases in LA County is on the rise, and they believe the increase is being fueled by a growing number of larger than recommended gatherings.
And in the week ending October 20th, more than 10% of respondents reported that they had been at a gathering of 10 or more people in the last 7 days.
Dr. Barbara Ferrer, LA County's health director, says LA's championship season has been a time where people, especially young people, are choosing to have viewing parties at homes and at bars and restaurants, which they believe is contributing to the growing number of COVID cases.
I think it's a combination of different sites where people are getting infected and different sites where people are unfortunately passing that infection on to others.
But young people we talked to say they've been really limiting their contacts, but no gatherings are happening.
Lately, I've just been at home because of school. I've been really dedicated to schoolwork, and I've barely gone in and out of the house.
I know of people who are having gatherings. Yes, I do, and, my daughter's a teenager, and, she knows of friends that have had gatherings, and people are just kind of now desensitized to COVID because we've been in this pandemic so long.
April Sims is a traveling ICU nurse for LA County and has a teenage daughter. She says she sees that some people are getting fatigued from the pandemic and are not adhering to guidelines.
It's really sad from my perspective because I have to see these people who are actually suffering with COVID and then have to deal with their families who can't be there with them.
Dr. Ferrer reminded people today that there are safe ways to gather. It's not all or nothing. She says it's not about isolating yourself, it's about limiting your contacts. Live in the newsroom, Hermela Aregawi, CBS 2 News.